I think it's gonna be a little muddy today, Shane.
I think so too.
So we decided today, with the mud, to not run the race bike. We're running our practice bike. It's kind of funny, at Hangtown last year, did the same thing, except for last year, the practice bike and the race bike were very different. This year, they're identical, besides the motor mounts. So, it's really not that big a deal this year to just run the practice bike, just in case it is really, really, really deep. Yeah, I think first practice is about to go out, and we're really curious of what the track's actually like, so we can decide if we want to run this tire, just a normal Dunlop MX-33, just a normal Dunlop, or the paddle tire that we have on right now. So we're gonna go watch and then decide, and then it'll be about time for me to go. All right, we're gonna go look.
Yeah, Tyler, it looks like a mix of people running that tire, and almost all the factory guys are riding that. This tire.
Yeah.
I just remember in Millville you said it wasn't deep enough and it was slippery, and you would have preferred.
I think this track is way deeper than Millville was.
Are you filming this?
I am. Hey. So all of our conversations been filmed.
Better watch what I say.
It's all right. I can pick and choose what goes in. I think it's time to go. 458 just went out. It means I'm next. Wish me luck.
Alright, nice car, dude. You got a few practices.
Can you see that? It's a bit deep out there. It's like got ruts that are probably 3 feet deep, like ripping your feet off the pegs when you go through them, and they're like straight up and down because they're mud ruts. I guess my first fast lap I was sitting in P2 for a little bit, and then I really went for it, and I got super gnarly arm pump, and that was that. I got one good lap in because I just like could barely ride the track once I got arm pump. I think I'm in 15th in B practice, so I don't know where that'll put me overall, but we'll see. I lost my freaking port guard first lap, so it's a good thing we have a extra bike, because I think it just got ripped off. I have no idea what happened. It could be that Pro Taper self hole shot device thing. That thing doesn't work very good. Could have got caught and just ripped it all the way off. So hopefully that doesn't happen again, because we're gonna have to go find a freaking port guard if it does. But we gotta wash and get ready for the next practice. I'm guessing that they are gonna fix like a ton of stuff, and second practice might actually be faster. We'll see. But yeah, that was gnarly. position I am in. I was 13th in that practice. I cut like 6 seconds off, but I don't think I'm in. So I have to go to the LCQ, try to get a top 4. Sorry, this vlog is like not the best. We're trying to, it's quick right now. We took I had a Boyesen super cooler on this bike, and after my practice bike was like steaming, it was overheating after the first practice. It was like a fire drill to try to take the super cooler off of this bike and put it on the other bike. So yeah, it's been a little hectic, and the track is, I think I've said this a lot in these national vlogs, but this track is probably the gnarliest when it comes to rutted tracks that I've ever ridden. So this is quite the experience. It sounds like we get to go again next week instead of Washougal, so hopefully it doesn't rain this time and get a normal track. But yeah, LCQ is next. Hopefully I can get a top 4. We'll see. Oh man, that couldn't have been any closer.
Yeah, really.
Well, just like the 250s, it's go time, and a bad start right now is bad news.
Go down? It looked like you had a hole in it.
I went down and then bike won't start. I don't know if it ripped a wire out or something because my bars are bent too. Terrible, terrible start. I spun so bad. But then I was stuck in mud trying to get out, and
Yeah.
the flagger was just sitting there staring at me.
Yeah, they can't help.
So now you can see how bent the handlebars are. I don't think I've ever had that kind of a problem before in a race, where I haven't been able to finish because of a bike problem. Well, that was probably the shortest race I've ever been in. It was, what, 2 corners and like half of a straightaway. A kid was going super slow right in front of me in my line, trying to take a tear off, and I tried to get out of my line, and then the front end tucked when I got out of it, and then it didn't fall that hard, and then a kid hit my bike and bent my bars and probably broke some kind of wire, so my bike couldn't start. And then yeah, I was trying to push my bike off the track through the mud, and a flagger was just looking at me, wouldn't help me. And then a dude in 4-wheeler came and pulled me out, and that was that. Yeah, cool. This is a great LCQ. So just looking at the bike, trying to figure out what happened, I saw this super gnarly scratch first. I saw that one of the zip ties on the transponder broke off. And so then I came up, there's a gouge there, there's a gouge there, and I looked at the wires. I don't know if you can tell, but they're really skinny right here, that wire is. So I think the wire broke inside of that, and that's why there's no power, no nothing to the start switch. So when I fell, I think the kid hit my bike, obviously right there. Broke the cable, that's why the bike wouldn't start. No bueno. All right, well, it's the end of the day. I'm all dressed, I showered. Yeah, today I'm decently okay with how today went. It was a good learning experience for me. I had never ridden a national on a 450, and I learned that the way that I was riding out there today was not quite how I should have. I was riding it like I rode a 250 during the nationals, where I just really went for it, 120% type of deal. Where on a 450, if you just kind of slow down, relax, and ride easier, I think that would be much better. The track was super weird too, and that doesn't help at all. I think I had the worst track out of all the practices, because they would fix the track, and then the two 250 groups would go out, and then they'd fix the track again, and then the 450A group would go out, and then we were left with just 3-foot deep ruts and not fun. So I was a bit off the pace, like 7 seconds or something to qualify. I was still in 49th, which really isn't that bad, but as far as next week goes, I guess they're doing it here again, so we're gonna stay out here. Well, motorhome won't be. The trailer will stay here. We're gonna take the motorhome to a campground and hang out for a week. I don't know if we're gonna be able to ride anywhere or what we're gonna do, but I don't know, we'll figure something out. That's how today went. Not the best, but not the worst. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you when I see you, because I don't know when I'll see you. So yeah, bye.